In today's video, I'm going to plan out the week on one lined notes page in my Erin Condren monthly planner. Hi, I'm Kristen and I post functional planning videos on my channel a couple times a week. If you are like me and you need a gentle reminder to just keep it simple, please make sure you're subscribed and I'll be right back. All right, we are planning out week 34. So let's go to the current week, which is here. I need to grab this little sticky note to use later. And then let's just kind of go over this. This is my typical layout that I like to do. I'm gonna change it up slightly this week to be more like a Hobonichi Weeks. I keep seeing people using a Hobonichi Weeks and it's similar to this, but then there's also like a to-do list column for each individual day. And sometimes I have items on my to-do list that I need to do on a specific day. And I usually just write that here, but I thought this time I might try to just kind of extend out this column a little bit, divide it in half, and have a space for those specific items and then still have a just running to-do list on the side over here. So I think that's how we're gonna do it this week for week 34. Other things from this week, I had these little icons here to watch Big Brother, and I actually found out that for Big Brother on Paramount Plus, they're actually airing it on the day it's live on CBS, which everything else I read on the internet said that it was like the day after. But anyway, I had the schedule all wrong, so I'm just going to, I don't know, I might still do this because I am still trying to like stay current with Big Brother, so I might still do that. And then I had some like zone cleaning stuff here. I've been kind of dabbling with trying to get back into the Fly Lady method. I've been really inspired by Nikki's videos over on Carrie Grace. I will link her channel in the description. I think you would really like her channel. She loves planners and she likes, you know, cleaning routines and morning routines and all that good stuff. And if you like my channel, I think you would like hers as well, but hers is definitely more on the like cleaning routine side of things. So I will link her channel. But anyway, I have been like trying to kind of get back into Fly Lady. I kind of relearned the system and tried to figure out how it can work for my home. What I've been doing with having cleaning like in my Google tasks and stuff works, and it works, but I feel like I have been letting those things slide more, and I'm wondering if it's because I'm not seeing it in my planner. Where I don't need to list out every individual thing and task I need to do for cleaning, but I thought here I could do just like the daily missions. If you're not familiar with Fly Lady, it's just like each week you concentrate on a certain zone in your house, and then each day there's like a daily mission where it's like, okay, now do this one thing that works with this room or whatever. And so I did like my 5 boxes for Monday through Friday, and just to kind of help me. I don't think I need to do that. I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see. If I have space on my like skinnier to-do list for week 34, I might continue it. You see here I have a lot of sticky notes ready to go for the week. And then let's go to the monthly spread, because this is where we're getting all of the information. And week 34 is this week here. I've got like payday and a savings task to do. I've got to check my son's lunch account and add money to that. It's a race week. And then all these little highlighted things here are things for my son's school. Like he's got the MAP testing this week, which is just like the beginning of the year assessment on where they're at so that they can compare throughout the year. So that's not really anything that I'm going to be helping him study for. That's just mostly so you know, I can make sure he's got a good breakfast and his Chromebook is charged, which we do that every day, so I don't really need that, but I just wanted it on there. And then Friday, he's got a test and a project due, so that will impact my day Thursday, and really all this week, so that we're not doing everything last minute, but I am going to help him develop some good study habits. So that's what the week is looking like. I've got a lot of my to-do list items done, so we're not going to have to add too many things to that list. And then if we look at the dashboard, I've got some other things going on. That's just the map testing note that I already wrote on the calendar, but then also there's some little tasky things for just like the teacher lounge and their like the wish lists and stuff like that, just to kind of look at that and see if there's anything that I can contribute. And yeah, we've got the menu plan. This is my content plan that you've seen before, but it's kind of not, I'm not liking it here. I thought I would like it here. So this is the original meal plan. And then I kind of drew this out to see if I would like it. And I actually do like the meal plan smaller, but I'm not sure this is working. And so I actually have another set of pages that I can't show you in the back here. I'm gonna do a separate video on setting that up before I have any information on those pages that like you can't see, just so if you were curious as to how I was doing that, I'm gonna do a separate video on that. But so really everything else, I think he's gonna need to send his text for his birthday party invitations, and then I just kind of need to finalize what if anything we're doing for favors. And so that will go on the lists, and these things are gonna wait. And then I've got the grocery, where are we here? I've got the grocery tasks on here already. So let me go ahead and take these and put them on here so that I can write them on my list. And then the savings is happening this week. And I'm still working on my digital products, so we'll do that too. All right, so now we've got all these stickies. Let's get to actually drawing out the plan. Let me take my ruler because I'm gonna need it. And I should have just put these here to begin with, but there I need to take all these off. Oh, they're actually getting a haircut this weekend. So the next haircut will be week 36. So let me go ahead and put this on week 36. And got more party reminders, all of these things. This is for the current week. So I'm actually gonna keep this off to the side over here so I don't get confused. And this was a note to get my tomatoes and peppers in, and I already did that, so I don't need that as either. And then this was the Big Brother note. So, all right, I've got my trusty planner box here, and I wanna find one of these microns that I want to use. This is the 08, so I think I'm gonna use this one. And normally when I do this, I measure out, like I draw the line down the side here where the lines are printed on the page. I just kind of connect them over here at the end. And then I measure out 3 inches from that line. But this time, because I'm doing it a little bit different, I want 1/4 of an inch so that I have a date strip. Okay, so I'm gonna do the 1/4 of an inch dot, and then I'm actually going to draw that line so that it's there, because I wanna measure from that line now instead of this line. So let me draw that line. And now I'm gonna measure from here. I'm gonna measure 4 inches. And then we're gonna split it into 2. So I'm really gonna measure it from here to 2 inches and put a dot, and then 2 inches to 4 inches and put a dot. And then I'll do the same thing at the top. And that is so I can have my section for like any events or appointments or what I need to be like where I need to be that day. And then that'll be this, so I'll connect that just so you have the visual while I'm talking about it. But so like this section will be like, you know, today is book fair or whatever. And then this will be the spot for any of the specific to-do items for that day. Like I try to get my groceries ordered on Thursday, that kind of thing. So now we have 2 columns, and then I'm going to connect these by counting out 4 lines, 4 of the printed lines, and then drawing a line all the way down to give me those 7 days of the week. This week, if you're watching this the week that this video goes live, this week I actually will have a bonus video for you, so stay tuned for that. There will be a new video on Thursday in addition to the other 2 videos, so that should be really fun. I think you're really gonna like it, and I hope that you find the time to watch it. something super cool, super interesting that I think you will like. All right, so that is like our weekly overview grid. And I feel like these boxes are not the same. I must have measured incorrectly. No, they're the same. They just look different. And I think what I want to do is I want to use some yellow because this is August and I do like to know like the colors of the pens that match each month, but I never end up using them during the week for some reason. So I am just going to go ahead and highlight where the dates are, and then I will write on top of it. This is the Erin Condren dual tip dual ink marker in butter and tangerine. So some of the dual tip highlighter markers have just black on one side and some of them have a color. And this is from one of the earlier sets that has a color. So this is like tangerine, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and write with it because it's like a monochrome color. And this is the 21st. So I'm gonna do, just write out MON for Monday and then a 21 and all the way down. So Tuesday the 22nd, Wednesday the 23rd, and so on and so forth. And you kind of really can't see that too good. It might be difficult to see on camera, but it's fine for me like in person, so I'm not going to go over it like with black, but I think in the future I might just go ahead and use black. So now the other difference this week is I'm going to use, I always use this Pilot G2 number 10. I love this pen. It's my like ride or die with Erin Condren paper. It's beautiful. I love how my handwriting looks with it, but it's very big. So it's this pen, so it's very big. And I'm trying to, for planning purposes in these smaller spaces, I think I just need to use the smaller Pilot pen. This is the other end of the spectrum, the other extreme. It's a 0.38. So this is like the fattest one and this is like the skinniest one. And I think I need to start using this one for planning. And then I can keep using this one for like writing out notes and things. I just want to see how that works. So that's what we're going to do here. And then also for the check boxes and stuff, this one works out really well for like if I need to draw a line or draw a check box, it doesn't like puddle the way the number 10 does. So I'm going to use my Chrisanne Designs KDK Plan stencil and just make a couple of check boxes. I guess I'll just do one for each line, even though I doubt I will fill them all up for each day of the week. And some days might not have any, but I could also put some cleaning items there and see how I feel about that. I could kind of look at the Fly Lady like flight plan thing, I guess, and see like what day we're supposed to do each thing. I also thought about doing Clean Mama. So it's nothing set in stone yet. It's just really something I'm toying with going back to see if maybe that little extra bit of structure will help me get onto a better routine with keeping the house clean instead of my good intentions of doing it the way I have been doing it, which the house does stay mostly clean, but I feel like I'm not getting ahead on anything, if that makes sense. Like I'm really just doing like maintenance cleaning when I think there's areas of the house that could do with just like a little bit of extra TLC. And I think if I follow like a little program and it will kind of remind me to do those extra bits in addition to like my normal maintenance cleaning. So I don't know, that's what we're gonna kind of figure out. So then we have this, and then I'll just do my to-do list down the side here. So let's get the stuff in. Monday is my mom's birthday, and I'm just gonna write up in the to-do list section to like text my mom. She'll be at work all day most likely. So just sending her a little text that she can get when she's not busy will be nice. And then I also need to do a savings transfer this day because this will be a day that is a payday. So I've got that. And this I can put back on my dashboard so that once I do it, I can check it off and then move this to the done section of my Kanban pages. Okay, and then Monday, let's see, what do I want to do with these? So groceries I will get delivered. I'm actually changing. Again, I'm still trying to figure out how, like, what is the best day of the week to get my groceries delivered, and then what is then the best day of the week to do the food prep, because the food prep is really important. But I also am thinking that Monday is better for that, because before I wasn't doing it because I was filming on Mondays, but now I'm filming on Tuesdays, and I think if I do food prep on Mondays, that might be better. So then I can get groceries delivered on Sunday, which is better because I'm also filming on Fridays and I was getting my groceries delivered on Friday. This is like way overthinking this, I know, but this is, I'm just kind of talking through the thought process here. I have gotten my groceries delivered on Sunday a few times, and I actually like whoever works on Sundays to pick my groceries. I feel like they do a little bit of a better job than whoever was doing it on Fridays. And also the delivery situation is better on Sundays. I don't know. It's just whatever it is, it's like I'm getting them quicker and they're actually staying on schedule, and the food that I receive is, I usually don't have any problems with it if I get them on Sundays. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get my groceries delivered, and I'll do the morning time slot, which is 9 to 1, and I'll get my groceries then, which means I can wait until Friday to get my groceries ordered. So I will put that here. Order groceries. And see, this thinner pen is also like, it's already way better for the like narrower space than I was having here. Because you can see how big I would write when I have this much space. So I narrowed it down, got a smaller pen, and I'm able to fit the same information in a smaller space. So then food prep is then gonna be on Monday instead of Sunday. So this isn't gonna go on this week, so I'm gonna actually put the prep part onto week 35 for the Monday so I don't forget. But this is already noted here, so I'm gonna put it back on the dashboard to keep track of it until I move it to the done section. And what else do we have? Let's start actually putting these things on here. I don't need to note, I don't think, anything about map testing. Actually, I could kind of put like a line down here. And let's do that. Why not? We can use the little orange side or the tangerine side. And I will do, let's do it over here. And I'll just write map testing and then straight down. I don't need to know which subject is which each day. If I wanted to, it's written on my monthly. So we'll have that. And then, why don't I highlight the things that are for my son's school? And that way it's like different than what is for me specifically. So there's that. And then for Thursday, let's see, for Friday, he's got a project due and a test that day. So we can use 2 lines for that. Actually, I might use 1. Let's see if I can fit it on 1. If not, I'll make the second line. And yeah. And then let's use the pen to write. We've got map, testing, and then he's got a STEM project and a social studies test. there. And then, so on Thursday night, I want to quiz him on what his social studies test is over. So we'll put study, social studies. And then I'm going to put in the like weekly running to-do list just to like check on his project and see what that's going. He's kind of got it figured out. He's got to do like a slide deck, and I think he has it figured out how many slides he needs to get done each day to have it complete in time. And they do have time to work on it in class. So I'm not sure yet what, like how many I need to like check for. Not that that matters. He's pretty good at that, keeping track of that stuff. But let's see. Let me put this here because this is where it's gonna live. And okay, let's just start writing these things in the weekly running. Oh wait, what were we doing? I'm getting way off track. Let's finish the looking at the week. I need to do his lunch money on Friday. I need to check his lunch money. And like, I have that on a bill due sticker on my monthly, and it says like 55. So that's like telling myself, it looks like I need to put $55 in his account, but that's not really what it is. It's really like, I just need to make sure there is $50 or $55 in his account. And I have like a little cheat sheet for that I made up here in the front. And so for lunch, there's 20 school days where he would buy lunch. And so he needs to have at least $55 to cover that. And so basically on the last Friday of every month, I check to see how much is in his account, and then I add enough to get him to that threshold. That's also got like a little built-in buffer in case he wants to buy a treat or something. And then we've got Formula One. So let's go back to the notes section and look at my Formula One page and see this is the 25th through the 27th of August. So that is, qualifying is at 8 a.m. and so is the race on Sunday. So I will write that on my page here because I want to watch it live. I realize now that it's not going to be in chronological order, but that's okay. 8 a.m. is quali, and then 8 a.m. is the Dutch Grand Prix. All right. Okay, now we're done with the stuff that was on the actual calendar. Let's get this stuff. And I'm gonna write party favors and invitations. That's just a reminder for him to send a text about when his party is gonna be. And then I don't know if we need to have, like, if we're gonna do a cake or not. So I just need to get, the place where we're going will provide a cookie cake, and I don't know if he wants a different cake in addition to the cookie cake. So that's what that's about. And then just working on the digital product, I actually have a complete other checklist, like a project set up somewhere else for that. But let's go ahead and put, let's put that here. I don't know. I don't know how I want to write that or mark that. Let me wait on that for a second. And so then Tuesday I'm filming, and I need to film this day, and then I need to film this day. Plan with me 35. And then this, I'm not sure exactly what I need to film yet, but I'll fill that in a minute. And on Monday and Wednesday and Thursday, I'm gonna have videos go live, so I wanna make sure to try to get to my comments that day. So I'm gonna put that in on each day. And I will let's see, I'm gonna actually grab my little sticker book here, and I'm gonna mark that Wednesday is Warehouse Wednesday for Planner Kate, because I want to make sure I maybe like post a picture or something of whatever Warehouse Wednesday is for. Like if I have the stickers that go with Warehouse Wednesday, I want to make sure I post something on Instagram showing how I use those particular stickers. And let's go to August here and see what else. Oh, my mom's birthday. Let's put like the little cupcake for my mom. Okay, and I actually should be getting some orders in this week, which I haven't got any tracking numbers yet, so I'm gonna wait till I get tracking numbers and then I might write that in on which day those are coming. And what else do I have in here that I can use? I don't know, I think that's probably good. I'm not gonna put the menu. I don't need to put anything garden related because that's gonna get done tonight. I'm waiting until it cools off a little bit and the sun is not blaring down on me in that section of my yard, and then tonight I'm gonna go do a couple of things. So I think we're good on that for now. I don't think I have any garden tasks to add to the calendar or to the list. And oh, I can look at the school wish lists. So I'm just gonna write like school lists. How about that? And what was on my to-do list here? Fertilized shrubs I'm gonna do next week, and then the garden I'm gonna check off tonight. So that doesn't need to get done. And really all of this other stuff is already accounted for, so. All right, we've got open house this week. No, that's next week, right? Yeah, I'm remembering it wrong, so I don't need to worry about that. So that's it. That looks like we're good to go there. All of this stuff, I don't need that one anymore, but these can go back on my dashboard until I do them and check them off and such. And oh, Big Brother, let's use those stickers that we were looking for in here. Let me get the little TV BW icons from Planner Kate, and I'm gonna just put them on, what days was it? Where's my thing? Where did it go? I think it's under here. On Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So we'll just put the little icon down here to just remind myself that I can like go watch an episode of Big Brother after I clean up for the day, and it's just gonna be like a nice little treat after, you know, to wind down. There we go. And now I think we're done finally. So that is going to be it for me for this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, please consider subscribing, because I post functional planning videos on my channel a couple times a week, and I would love to see you in the next one. Until then, embrace your imperfections and just be you. Bye.